Alright then. You saw me basically do a quick little explore video for this with the itch.io version. But I'm going to start a series, I think, for this with the Android version. I'll note, by the way, that I've been playing like the Android version for quite a bit now, so I have a little bit unlocked. Just turn off the music for now. Unfortunately, you can't really adjust the volume in-game, so it is what it is, but whatever. I basically have, like, as you can see here, done a little bit of work. 4 of these characters, I basically have the diamond. I have several, as you can see, to, like, gold. Then I got a couple silver in this page, and then the rest of the stuff basically in the last page right there. I've yet to unlock the Sorcerer, or, the Sorceress, I guess. Halfway there, but lots of scrolls to read for it, so that's something I used to do in the long term, but whatever. Anyhow, human, barbarian, dwarf, halfling. I can basically play a human whenever I want to, even on the itch.io version, so I figure for this one I'll basically play the barbarian. You hate fruit and veggies. Wield 2 weapons to hit 2 enemies in 1 attack. Dual wield, frenzy, berserk, hardy eater, weak magic. So this hero can wield 2 weapons at the same time. They can switch weapons without using a turn. The Barbarian's Frenzy requires 2 weapons to work. It attacks 2 enemies if possible. There's Frenzy. This hero can go into a frenzy if they have 2 weapons. If there is more than 1 target, a second is hit with the offhand weapon in the same turn. There's Berserk. If this hero is surprised, they go Berserk and attack the unexpected target. After the initial reaction, they regain control. This can be kind of annoying, by the way, because basically if they get surprised, they basically waste a turn attacking the enemy. And if they're in like a wooded area or something like that, then they won't really do any damage, but whatever. Hardy Eater basically means they're restricted to like only using animal-based foods for eating. Weak Magic basically means that they're not very good with scrolls. They can use them, but, they're not great at it. And because I have this guy basically up the diamond, I basically have access to his biography, so... Torlif, the Grim, is a rugged barbarian. Life on the snowy tundra made his people hard. Children received their first battle axe at age 7. After his family was casually eaten by wolves, he resolved to tax his skills to the utmost. His quest now takes him to the underworld. I'll note, by the way, as well, because this guy has all his stuff unlocked, you can basically see his, wins. So my fastest win of the Barbarian is basically 4 minutes and 44 seconds. You can see the amount of, actions it took. Items I've eaten, spells I've cast, kills I've made, tames I've, done, explore count. There's, the other stuff here. So there's, 11 plays with this guy. I've, won twice. I've lost 9 times. We've completed 15 quests with this guy. There's the actions. There's the playtime. And apparently got 3 silver beast medals. Unlocked 17 days ago. Alright, let's just turn on the sound again. And let's just get started with this, playlist by playing with the Barbarian for a little bit. So, I'll note that the plan basically going on for this series will be I'm going to try to basically play this on, hard or impossible for all these characters. Or, expert, as, the case may be. And the idea here is I basically want to try and show off, some of the advanced difficulty stuff, as well as, I guess what an expert player basically looks like. Not that I'm an expert, but I'm probably, more akin to, knowing how to play this game to, the average player. And you have to basically unlock, the expert and impossible mode. If I basically go down to, one of these bronze heroes here, for example, I'll just take the, the vampire. Note the vampire here, you don't get his bio because I don't have, the silver medal for it. I don't get access to his records or his totals. And if I basically try and start with this guy, Note that basically you like don't have silver medal and above, you can't actually get access to anything besides normal. So basically with like the vampire here, he's like restricted to like normal mode. So one of like the advantages of basically having these guys unlocked pre-unlocked is that I basically have access to like all the difficulties and stuff, which might be a little bit harder to assess like for someone who's like not casually playing this game. And yeah, by the way, I can't like play this one because she's locked, so there's that too. Alright, Barbarian, let's go. And because I basically have access to this guy in Impossible difficulty, let's just do Impossible, because why not? I'll note, by the way, this is the first time I've ever actually played the, Impossible difficulty, so this should be fun. Now, I'll note, by the way, with, like, the experience for these guys here. Basically, you earn experience, like, based on the amount of, like, wins and, like, other stuff basically you do, so, I've, like, beaten this guy, like, twice with, like, the Barbarian character. And you also see, like, he's got, like, Barbarian and, difficulty, basically 100 experience for that. If I basically beat it with, like, just the Impossible difficulty, basically get, like, modifier for that. So, there's lots of ways to basically, like, earn experience if you just, like, rack it up here. So, difficulty streak. Start a streak to earn experience. One streak is 10 experience, difficulty modifier times 5. Win streaks track number of wins in a row. A win on normal, a difficulty or above gives greater experience. Experience unlocks medals and content for your heroes. The streak tracks your wins on Impulsive difficulty, hard difficulty, and longer streaks earn more experience. Bonus experience reward when streaks hit for your 10 or 100. So there's that for you. Overall streak. Start a streak to earn experience. Win streak equals to experience. So let's just get to it then, shall we? Impossible mode. Finish free quest to pass the gatekeeper. Levels go from 5 to 10. Times 5 experience multiplier. Alright, so what to basically expect here is that these guys are going to be a lot more tough than enemies I'm basically fighting. So I have to be very, very cautious with like how I'm basically going about this, but whatever. And I'll say this again, I hate that fairy. But whatever, I did the correct move in here. Ahoy! Visit our island town. Kill that snake. Kill that snake. There's a fish. That might have been stupid, but whatever, we're just gonna get rid of the fish. Alright, so Biff says, a treasure hunt. Your first clue is to the southeast. Okay, should be able to kill this guy before he has a chance to do anything. There's the octopus. Your next clue is northeast of here. Hello, fisherman. You are surprised and attack reflexively. So, yeah, basically you can see here, Barbarian can really kill himself if he's not careful. Had to heal there. Your reward is northwest of here. You found the treasure, a shovel. Well, that's not the greatest reward you basically get, but I can deal with it. Now, I'll note that basically on the lower difficulties, usually as you move around, you'll find that basically the gatekeeper is usually very close to the heaven entrance, so you don't have to basically go too far basically to find it. So I went all the way up here. And probably the idea here right now is I want to basically try and move around, maybe to the west here for a little bit, or... Yeah, I'll move around to the west. Hopefully I'll find land that way too, because it's not really great to be in the ocean. Unless you're like a barbarian character. So Yasmin, my flute is lost in the castle dungeon. Please find it. That's not a great find. There's a bear up there. Bears are very scary, by the way, because they basically hit really hard. And they also, like, ignore armor, so they're not really great to basically, like, fight. So there's a lizard. Now, note by the way, I was able to spot him because I basically have a shovel, so... Swat. An item with a swat can defeat small beasts in a single turn. This works on flyers. It does not cause contact effects like spikes or poison skin. So very awesome. There's another bear. So no, yeah, this guy will basically hit me for like, very hard if I basically hit him, so... Run away! Oh, that's not great. Running into a spider web is not great, but whatever. There's our first loss. Now, I'll note basically if you have like the currency for it, like you pay money for this game, you can basically get like these diamonds which you can basically use to like rewind your moves and stuff like that. Which is basically a way of like keeping your win streaks. But being like the pure rule licker, basically, I don't really worry about that. So we'll lose our win streak. So bear got you. Turns taken 70. Time 4 minutes and 37 seconds. There's my counters. We'll get Center go on and possibly difficulty drop down to expert basically. So once again, impossible. Here we go. All right, let's go this way. Now, a note by the way, attacking on a hut is really bad because it's very possible it's like a human unit that might want to attack me in there. So ignore that for now. There's the gatekeeper. Alright, so the quest here is to kill off these like little pests in here. Watch this egg hacked into a lizard, by the way. I'll take a nap, get a little bit healthier. See how this guy turns into like, a pet if like he holds egg long enough. Cool, so if I want to basically get this like, sledgehammer. Now here's a question to ask myself. If I basically like attack two creatures with like, the hammer here, will that cause me to basically be stunned? Or what's gonna happen, I wonder? Questions to ask myself, basically. I don't think I actually did this before, but I'll note if you actually open this door here with the key, you'll actually flood like this guy's house. Water floods in and washes away the pests. Now you need to escape. See, this is what water basically does. So, there's the quest completed. It's flood the guy's house. Alright, here's Biff. He's seeking a temple, so find it for me, explore. Now, a notebook would be very useful right now for me to basically find a cave. This would be very useful to basically find out if, like, I basically stun myself or not. So let's attack these guys here. Okay, I thought that would actually, like, do like a double attack, but I guess not. Oh, just my luck, I found a cave. Let's get this. Now, the nice thing about this cave here is I can actually go into it. And I can basically start doing an air quest if I get low enough for it, so... Alright, that's not useful, but whatever. So that's apparently a weapon right here. Alright, so I'll note that right now I'm basically confused. So, you're hallucinating. Items and creatures around you are not what they seem. Seek water. We're just going to wait for it to wear off for a moment. Counting with your advocates, you find new coin. And yeah, I'm turning into like random like heroes here and like, seeing random items all over the place. Alright, so there we go. I got myself some bread. We have a bone. I'm trying to think here. I think I want this bone because it could be useful to, like, tame wolves and stuff like that right into them. I'll keep the hammer, I think. Ooh. So, Gi. A fighter's attire. Boost attack, but not defense. So, this is a very powerful armor that basically, like, boosts up your attack. So basically now I have, like, 2 attacks as opposed to, like, 1. Which is very, very powerful. So the temple's close, I can feel it. Instantly killed the turtle. Now what bad thing about this fire tower is that it's like, heavy, while basically like, trying to swim around. Like I can die. We'll pick that up. Alright, so, when you basically find a staircase, note that basically when you like descend far enough in caves, you basically get this like random sort of relic quest. And if you basically find a relic, you'll basically be able to get like a side quest for it, so... we'll complete this quest for this guy. So, there's a cursed item by the way. Most items can be dropped anywhere. Cursed items can only be swapped out of the inventory with another item of the same category. Many cursed items also have a negative effect. So yeah, basically flip quests are hard to fight in. So they're not the most useful thing, but whatever. They do have relax though, so having this item makes you feel comfortable. Usually it takes 3 turns to rest full hearts. With this it just takes 1. So basically rest faster for like, this. Which is nice. But it's hard to fight in, right? So, there's that too. Alright, so. Darkness. Shrouds this area. Terrain is hard to see. I'll note, by the way, there is, like, lanterns and torches type of, like, things in this game. And if you don't have them, then some areas like this will be, like, darkened, and you can't really see into them. So, basically, I'm stepping in darkness. I can't see where I am. I might step into water if I'm not careful. By the way, if you basically eat, like, something while you're basically, like, poisoned, you stop being poisoned, so... useful. Getting lots of money from my abacus. Not that it's going to be useful to me, but whatever. Alright, so this might be the relic chest. The chest did not contain a legendary relic. What it contained was the amulet. So save your life once, then it disappears. Very useful. Probably more useful than my abacus, so let's just take this instead. Crocodile. Never smile at a crocodile. So these guys are very dangerous, but we can kill them pretty fast. He has armor, by the way, so he's a little more defensive than the other guys. He's dead. Alright, so we descended to like the fair level here. On no point you always get to the fair level, there's always like this sort of like, dungeon looking like area like this. And yeah, I'm trying to avoid the water if I can help it, so... eat some bread to avoid the poison. And go deeper if we need to, but there's a key here, so let's take this. Ow. Ow. See, I know these guys are pretty fast and accurate, and he stuns, so dangerous. This guy's fast as well. And teeny, not great. I might be dead here. He ran away. And I can't eat the item I obviously picked up here, which is not useful. Alright, well, we're going to see what the amulet basically does, I guess. Never mind, I cure myself. I forgot what I basically ate there, but whatever. At least I'm not dead anymore. Now, it's worth noting, by the way, that if you basically have like a key, you can open locked doors, and they usually have like a chest behind them. You just have to find the right locked door, so this one down here is probably a good candidate to go into. You're a food thief, so you're annoying. You're fast, so you have to die first. You can steal my coin, I don't really care. That guy's dead. There's that guy. Alright, the relic of the poleaxe, an ancient quest is laid to rest. So, poleaxe, brutal cleaver of death. It's got cleave, it's bladed, it's got like long, like, long reach, so basically it can avoid spikes and poison. This is like an endgame weapon, so this is an endgame weapon. Don't mess with the hero who carries these. Endgame items are among the most powerful. So let's put that on. And we're just going to make our way out of here now. And there's the exit basically up there. Killed the owl. Alright, I could try and walk all the way up from here, but it'd be faster if I went to the entrance, so back down I go. Again, not the greatest place to be, so... There we go, there's the gatekeeper. Now, you didn't really get to see it, but I'll note that if you basically take too long, you basically start to get these little, like, guys to basically come after you to basically, like, stop your quest. Or, like, an angry god basically comes to kill you as well. But since I basically can complete this right now, we don't have to worry about them. Instead, we can just win. The gatekeeper coughs as you pass. She wipes her eye through her visor. You win! Alright, so, there's a difficulty impossibly win of the Barbarian. I'll note by the way a lot of these characters that are like sort of hard to basically score with. The Barbarian is like one of those characters I find is like really hard to score with, and it's like, it shows, but whatever. There we go. Turns taken, 259. I spent 15 minutes, not really going for speed for this one. I was trying to explain stuff. Difficulty impossible. So there's my counters. We had a gold G because that's what I basically won with. Complete free quests. There's my win streak moving up for a little bit. And there's the experience I got for these characters. Note by the way, these characters I'm basically getting experience with. I'll note that you usually get the experience with the character you're basically playing, but because I'm basically already a diamond with the Barbarian, I'm getting experience for the other characters instead. Got 1 medal. So there we go. I won the Barbarian. And because I was so quick, let's try and go again, I guess. Go impossible. And I'll try and go a little bit faster this time. Someone in his house is fussing loudly. That's usually very dangerous, by the way, because it could be the grandma quest. My grandson won't come down. Go check on him. Now, this quest is dangerous because once you go in, you're basically stuck in here until you get the quest done, pretty much. So, yeah. Now, luckily, I do have some options here because basically I got the hat and the armor. The only thing is I have to watch out for guys like this who basically won't take any damage if I attack them, so there's that too. Okay, avoid that attack because I'm basically got air defense. Let's go to the next level. There's a snail here. It's been poisoned by something. See, these guys are running from something that's basically attacking them. There's really no reason to basically fight these guys, so... Let's go here. And this is a perfect opportunity to show off what the elixir basically does. So, elixir. This heals you, and you tame your neighbors, and confuse everyone else. Or confuse everyone. So watch this. There's a rumbling sound. So what just basically happened here is I basically confused all the guys in the water. But once this confusion wears off, and it's really stupid, but I'm just going to sit here while you can see it. And you can probably already guess because I'm basically moved around by these guys instead of getting attacked by them. But all these guys here are going to be friendly to me. They're all charmed. By the way, if there's aquatic creatures on this, land like this, they get injured, so something to watch out for. Alright, a young boy plays with his toys. Tell Gran I'm busy. Alright, so now it's not the time to lay about. Nope, by the way, I can't get more than 4 hearts, so I'm basically already fully rested. And there's a scythe. Damage all surrounding beasts, even hidden ones. So let's just take 2 weapons. We'll switch around a little bit. Oh, the octopus died. And yeah, I'll know if, like, they move on to, like, the land, they'll try and move off, but, they're not guaranteed to do that, unfortunately. Alright, let's go eat the egg. And I forgot about the owl and the turtle here, a little bit annoying to fight. I still only do 1 damage, right? So I can't go buy this guy's armor, so... Let's go here. Go here. Oh, thank you for checking on him. Dinner time, Ralphie! Alright, so... There's that. The princess was kidnapped, save her, so there's my second quest. Oh, I don't like to eat apples. That's a bad thing about Barbarian, you can't like eat fruit and veggies and stuff like that. These turtles are in a very, very annoying spot. You're in a worse spot. Oh yeah, the air defense also works against like arrows and range attacks, so I have a slight advantage in this guy. Yay, Lance! Not that really, like, matters to me, but okay, Lance. Seriously, why are they both on this, damn it? Well, that just got scary. I'll note the bear can get distracted, which it just did, so awesome for me. The bear's still after me here, but whatever. You pick up a ball of yarn. Something's down here. Alright, so I'll note that these sort of like princess rescue quests in the dungeon, they usually involve like having a special mentor that you have to be very careful of. And the little compass will basically point to its direction to where it basically is. Alright, so there's the Minotaur. This guy basically is grumpy, so he's going to basically always chase you down. And unfortunately, I don't think I have the option basically of killing this guy before he kills me, so... I'll go up. I was hoping maybe a little far away, but oh well. Technically I'm on the other side of him, so technically I can run away if I want to. With like, shenanigans. There's the princess. The beast is right behind you, so I can't get away from him. But this will help. Now, why is it not letting me like view this properly? That's annoying. Well, I have some defense here, so I'm not going to be totally like, in the dark here. So there we go, plate armor. The heaviest armor, very hot and can drown you in water. So I'll note this is a very dangerous weapon, armor, because it basically like reduces my ability to swim or like go in deserts. But at the same time, it's also very powerful against this Minotaur because it's got me like the high defense. The beast lies dead, the princess is safe. I can get this, like, you know, metal shield. Blocks heavy damage first time something hits you. Let's rescue the princess. Also, note by the way as well, this like armor here, it's wide, so this item is so wide that it can't fit through tight spaces. Diagonal moves cannot be taken in caves unless both adjacent tiles are passable. So basically, I can't move like this because, as much as I may want to, I'm too wide too. So I'm a very bulky like type of character at this point. The princess thanks you. Alright, so there's 2 quests basically done. So let's see here. I need to avoid the bear because obviously the bear can kill me if I'm not careful. The thing about this guy is he's got like the ability to like, you know, pierce armor. Well, you can basically see like, you know, if it can pierce armor if you like look at it because he has basically the arrow going through the armor. That means he can basically pierce it, right? So oh yeah, these guys can try and climb as well. As like a note. I seek the temple, find it for me. Explore. Well, let's go into the cave because I can still lurk search in here for a little bit to basically find it. Again, I want to avoid water because obviously I'll drown if I'm not careful. So we'll avoid the water. We'll take the garlic because I can actually use garlic. You're surprised and attack reflexively. And it runs away. By the way, it can't hurt me because I got that all this armor, right? So there's that too. There's a Gi. The temple is close. I can feel it. Mask. Shopkeepers bar your entry. Defense up. Can't be dropped. More defense, but that's not useful to me. So, I'm already defending enough. Okay, got surprised if it's not useful, but whatever. Oh! A bear decided to pop in. Say hi. Okay, that's not useful finding this guy here, but whatever, I can scoot in here. Your task is ended. Take the reward and leave. Alright, so, because I was able to like survive that little encounter, I can actually heal up here. By the way, there's a rifle here. A fast and powerful ranged weapon. Keep it dry. Some items don't work if they're wet. They must be kept dry. When you use like you will use your fist attacking from water when you keep dry weapons. So basically, don't use like this in water for the most part. But there we go. I now got a ranged weapon. He's dead. Alright, let's go find a gatekeeper and we'll win the game again. On impossible difficulty. And of course, the bear's back to say hi. Hello, bear. Luckily, I got to, to survive that first attack. Now, the nice thing about ranged weapons, by the way, is that they're actually very useful against flyers. Ranged weapons let you attack any target next to you, including flyers. and those on difficult terrain. Contact effects are avoided. Smaller targets may still be missed. Alright, so we got our first flyer here. The dragonfly's already on me. But with my high attack, he's dead. This guy's got super pierce, so he can really pierce my attacks, but whatever. The centipede, hard to kill, so I want to watch out for him. You catch a glimpse of orange and black not far off. So yeah, basically like you get a lot of these events basically popping up to try and kill you. There's some prawn in the water there. Now I just got myself a shell. These can be used to, like, you know, get stuff like this over here. You get some gloves to increase my attack power. Or I can get myself a topaz. Pays one shot bill or bribes humans. Let's get this. He restocks with Gi apparently. Yeah, I'm just going to heal up here a little bit. Honestly, I probably should use that popsicle there a little bit, but whatever. Now, I'll note the snakes, by the way, they are amphibious, I think. Which basically means they can attack from, like, the, you know, the water very easily. And the python's dangerous as well. Here goes that snake. Here's the ice spell. So that basically froze all these guys here for a moment, which is useful. Now I got a piercing overhead cry, sense you're cowering. Because of course it does. Okay, it's got poison, which is not great, but whatever. You're dead. But we can tame this guy. That puts my side for a bit. I'm just going to go in here, eat this. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're basically doing it in a shop, you will damage the shop. No fires in store. But I will be able to heal up here. How dare you behave that way? Yes, they won't let you actually, like, buy your stuff after it, so it's not for sale. Get out of my store. So yeah, don't do that in the store if you want to basically avoid that. Alright, so here, a dream of fire and brimstone, the only ashes remain. So here's where, like, the god basically comes in to kill me. I suppose I want to wait a little bit just so you can see the god, but whatever. Alright, so there's basically God. If you give this guy a chance to, Ashura will basically, like, you know, drop a huge explosion around himself that basically does tons of damage to you. So Bear's basically God. Let's try and avoid him for now. By winning! A leaf, a stone, a tunnel leading down. Alright, so I got a better score that time because I basically lasted longer, I guess, and explored more. There's my encounters. I got the gold medal shield, free quests. There's some more experience. And apparently I unlocked Silver Sulky. Alright, so that's basically good for like a, a quick little episode. Just like sort of, well, not really quick, but an episode to basically like get you into like what Overworld basically is like all about. I'll try to do like a few more of these like, impossible runs and like maybe expert later, but for now, hope you guys basically enjoyed this and take care.